When you hear the word Japan, what comes to your mind? Sushi? Anime? Punctuality and discipline? These ideas often come to your mind because Japanese advertisements formulate the Japanese national identity through televised commercials. National identity can be seen through a nation's distinct traditions, culture, and languages. However, crafting a national identity is an imaginary idea. According to Benedict Anderson, a nation is an imagined political community where it is limited and sovereign. It's imagined because members of even the smallest nations will never know most of their fellow members. Yet, in the minds of each lives the image of their communion. Advertisements play a role in constructing national identity because it uses semiotics to reinforce characteristics of an identity. In Japan, the national identity in its advertisements are drawn from its culture and values. It is a pervasive influence on televised advertisements as it underlines all factors of social behavior and interaction. Japan is a high-context culture. As a result, the Japanese identity stems from association, territoriality, and collectivism. Japanese often identify themselves with their family, culture, and work. Japanese mobile phone company SoftBank constructs this identity by portraying a comical family where the Japanese national dog is the father. In Japanese culture, dogs symbolize trust and loyalty. SoftBank has used the same family dog in their commercials for over 11 years. This also embodies the very essence of trust and loyalty. SoftBank pieces its advertisements to reinforce to the public that Japanese people are very family-oriented, loyal, and trustworthy. In Japan, space is communal. People stand close to each other and share the same space. This is prevalent in many Japanese advertisements, where people are portrayed standing very close together. Depicting low territoriality in commercials ingrains to the audience that Japanese people are very community-based. An attribute of the Japanese identity is that it is collectivist. This is a recurring theme that is portrayed through advertisements that represent community, kinship, harmony, and group cohesion. The portrayal of these cultural features influence how Japan as a society functions. By constructing Japan as a collectivist culture, these advertisements set an agenda by naturalizing and reinforcing the dominant ideologies of Japanese national identity. As mentioned by Roland Barthes in his essay, The Rhetoric of the Image, visual mediums are perceived as portraying reality while in fact they are constructing it. In this case, presumed images of the Japanese nationality are portrayed through its televised commercials to represent reality, while in fact they create an imaginary national identity by reinforcing cultural values and virtues.
Prime Minister of Japan, Shinzo Abe. Super Mario.